News Channel 12 at 6 starts now.
This is WCTI News Channel 12 at 6. Getting the facts right with Valentina Wilson, Wes Goforth, and Storm Track 12 Chief Meteorologist Donnie Cox. WCTI News Channel 12 at 6 starts now.
And they all knew each other, so this wasn't a random event.
Police call it a horrific event. An 18-year-old man charged with killing 3 children, all under the age of 12. The father and husband of the stabbing victims speaks with us. What he says about the tragedy as we continue to follow that homicide investigation tonight. Good evening, I'm Wes Goforth. Welcome to News Channel 12 at 6. Valentina Wilson is on assignment tonight, and we're following a developing story we first learned about late last night. News Channel 12 was first on the scene when New Bern police found 3 children stabbed to death. An 18-year-old Burmese teen is under arrest for their murders. Valentina Wilson is at the scene right now where those murders happened, and she joins us now. Val?
Wes, the victims were all brothers, ages 1, 5, and 12, stabbed to death in this home just behind me. Right before 11 o'clock last night is when it all happened. Police arrested 18-year-old L.R. Doe 2 last night. They say he knew the family. Still searching for a motive for all of this. The suspect, we do know, was here and those crimes committed. We do also know that the mother and sister in this were injured. They went to a neighbor for help. And Kyle Horan is covering that angle for the story tonight. And Kyle, what can you tell us about that neighbor who came to help?
Yeah, what actually happened is with the survivors here, they went out the back windows of this house right behind us, and they went to their neighbor's house, which is just down the street a little bit. That neighbor let them in and kept them until police came. Under the cover of night.
Tuesday night around 11 o'clock, officers responded to the 800 block of Pastor Street in reference to a subject with a knife.
3 children, not yet in their teens, lost their lives on Pastor Street in New Bern.
The juveniles were all brothers, ages 1, 5, and 12. When the officers arrived, they immediately confronted a young man.
L.R. Doe 2. Police say the 18-year-old entered this home and attacked the family with something like a machete.
She jumped to the window, She jumped to the window and on the ground, and she ran to my house.
The mother of the 3 boys showed up at BU's home.
Because the woman ran to my house and knocked the door, and I asked who is, and she said it's just me, but I know her. I know her. She talked to me about somebody trying to kill, trying to hurt her, and she told her that she need help. She need to call the police.
BU called police. They came to her home and where the crime happened.
And obviously this is a horrific event for any community, and we're certainly going to investigate it to the fullest.
And of course, a lot of the neighbors around here are also very upset when I talked to them today. 2 was charged with assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, but police say there are more charges to come. Val?
All right, Kyle, and we do also know he has been charged with open counts of murder for those 3 killings, and we're continuing to follow details in the case to try to bring you the latest as police continue to figure out why this happened in the first place. News Channel 12's Avery Harper continues our team coverage tonight. She spoke to the father of the victims. Avery, I just can't imagine what he's going through right now.
Yeah, Val, he told me that he was devastated, but he was not at home with the family at the time of this horrific crime. Ha-Ni-Tu says he was at work when police say L.R. Doe 2 stabbed his 3 young sons, killing them. 1-year-old Sha Ni-Hai, 5-year-old Ja Romei, and 12-year-old Ju Sa. His wife Sue Mi and 15-year-old daughter Kai Zai Mei were injured but are alive. Says the family came to New Bern in hopes of giving their children better lives.
I don't feel good. I'm sad, but I have my wife and my daughter to be strong for. I have to be strong for my family.
told me that his wife's hair was cut and that her back was slashed. His daughter jumped from a window to get away from their family's attacker. Wu says at this point he is devastated again. He says that he's trying to remain strong for the remaining members of his family. Val.
Avery Harper with that report tonight. Well, we've been here since last night covering this story for you. A tragic thing for neighbors to have to deal with, some of them children. I spoke to a few neighbors who went back to school today without their friends, without their classmates, and they say it's tough for them. We're going to continue to follow this story for you and bring you any updates coming up tonight on Fox Eastern Carolina News at 10 and News Channel 12 at 11. Live in downtown New Bern, Valentina Wilson. Back to you, Wes.
All right, Val, Kyle, and Avery, thank you very much. We will continue to get the latest as evidence is collected and the investigation continues. And we're learning more tonight about Burmese refugees in New Bern. In tonight's Fact Check, New Bern is home to about 1,900 Burmese refugees. That's according to Susan Husson, the executive director of the Interfaith Refugee Ministry. The first Burmese refugee came to New Bern around 1999.
I'm Storm Track 12 Chief Meteorologist Donnie Cox, tracking some rain back to the west along the Mississippi River. This is part of a system that will actually pull off to the north and the northeast. It will trail a cold front through the Gulf, and as it does, we will actually see a low pressure system that will develop down here over the Gulf Coast, and then it will eventually make its way up over the East Coast as well. Just hug the coast as it makes its way near our area, but nothing like that this afternoon. The radar's all clear, and the temperature is certainly cooler for today than it was yesterday. And as we head out the door later this evening for about 8 o'clock, you can look for clear skies and 45, 41 at 11 o'clock. And then tomorrow morning as you head into work, about 39 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Definitely west, a little bit cooler tomorrow.
Thank you, Donnie. Authorities in Onslow County tonight are searching for the suspect in a fatal drive-by shooting. That shooting happened last night in a parking lot off Gum Branch Road. Deputies say the suspect fled on a scooter. News Channel 12's Jessica Albert has more from the scene.
Shots rang out at this gas station on Gum Branch Road in Onslow County Tuesday night. Kennedy Scheif works at MB Tobacco and heard the whole thing.
Thinking just like fighting, you know.
According to Onslow County Sheriff Hans Miller, 32-year-old Tony Lewis Jr. was shot while he was in his car near the gas station.
We have a dead victim who did not deserve to end his life like that.
Miller says the suspect escaped from the scene on a scooter. Deputies interviewed witnesses Tuesday night, including Scheif.
I'm scared, of course.
Deputies are still asking for the public's help in locating the suspect.
We really request that the people that know this family, for the family, let us know what happened.
The sheriff says that this appears to be a targeted attack, so people in the area shouldn't be worried. Reporting in Onslow County, Jessica Albert for News Channel 12.
Now, Sheriff Miller described the suspect as a black man riding a black scooter wearing a mask that covered his entire face. Miller says any tips can be made to Crime Stoppers or the Onslow County Sheriff's Office. And a follow-up now on a story we told you about earlier in the week. The husband accused of killing his wife in front of her 2 children appeared before a judge today. Van Lilly is charged with murdering Jennifer Evans Monday afternoon. The judge says Lilly could face the death penalty or life in prison. His next court appearance is May 1st. He's being held without bond. Craven County deputies say Lilly shot Evans to death at their home on Campbell Road in Vanceboro Monday afternoon. Deputies say Lilly led them on a chase in the woods where he was arrested. Family members tell us Evans was killed in front of her 10-year-old son and her 11-year-old daughter. The man police say robbed the same bank twice in our area made his first court appearance this morning. Lamont Parker Jr. is charged with 2 counts of robbery with a dangerous weapon and 2 counts of second-degree kidnapping. Those robberies happened at the Southern Bank in Farmville within a month of each other. The most recent was just last week. That's when the FBI and other law enforcement agencies got involved. Farmville's police chief tells us the kidnapping charges relate to the fact that people and tellers were in the bank during the robberies. Parker was arrested in Elizabeth City. His bond was set at $1.5 million. And a court date was set for April 2nd. An update tonight for you from Union County, where the adoptive father who chained an 11-year-old to a porch with a dead chicken tied around his neck is sentenced to prison. 10 years in prison. Dorian Harper pleaded guilty today to 3 charges, including child abuse. Harper told the judge in Monroe, southeast of Charlotte, that he's sorry for his actions. He and live-in girlfriend Wanda Larson were adoptive parents of the 11-year-old and 4 other children. Prosecutors said they agreed to accept a guilty plea. They said they wanted to spare the children in the home from having to testify at a trial. Prosecutors said the children had endured enough living in a filthy house with animals, being hungry, and being beaten. Police say a man grabbed a woman by the neck and forced her to walk down a street. She broke away and locked herself in her house. Kinston police arrested 34-year-old Alan Lewis. They've charged him with first-degree kidnapping, assault, and possession of a stolen firearm. The victim, Shirkina Rim, reportedly ran into her home and locked the door, but police say Lewis tried to break in. They recovered a gun outside her door. Rim also told police that Lewis hit her in the face. Lewis is in jail tonight. And from Beaufort County tonight, a second arrest made in connection with a meth lab bust on Bradley Lane in Washington. Deputies say Herbert Garris of Washington is charged with conspiracy to make meth with suspect Bradley Thompson. The bust happened March 8th. Garris is being held at the Beaufort County Detention Center tonight without bond. And to a story in Jones County tonight where a man is accused of abusing an animal. Sheriff Danny Heath tells News Channel 12 the investigation of 52-year-old Edwin Morrell began March 3rd. He says the abuse happened at a home on Highway 41 East in Trenton. Animal cruelty investigators arrived at the home and found a large dog tied to a stake. Now, we want to warn you, you might find these pictures of this dog disturbing. The chain attached to that Shepherd Mastiff mix is estimated to be more than 25% of the dog's body weight. Officials say the dog had no food and no water. Morrell was charged with misdemeanor cruelty to animals and misdemeanor restraining dogs in a cruel manner. Investigators say he voluntarily surrendered the dog. Well, a parole building catches fire just a month after the courthouse right across the street burned. Why the fire marshal tonight says the latest fire is a total loss. And tonight on ABC World News, a suspect in police custody. Why police say he shot many people, ultimately killing one.
And we have clouds starting to build in by tomorrow morning. Then the rain gets a little more organized, making its way in our direction. That will lead to a rainy Thursday night and Friday. I'll show you the complete details coming up.
Get Storm Track 12 updates on 99.5 The X.
When you set out to find new roads, you pioneer connectivity, champion efficiency, elevate form, reinvent a category, and you attract a lot of attention. Chevrolet, the most awarded car company over the last year.
Right now, get 0% APR financing for 6 years plus $500 purchase bonus cash on this 2015 Cruze. See your Carolina Chevy dealer.
The Bojangles Master Biscuit Maker is the Biscuit Master. But how does she match up against a master golfer? Begin your biscuits. The Master Biscuit Maker wins again.
Hurry to Bojangles and get a Cajun filet biscuit combo with seasoned fries and our legendary iced tea. Bojangles.
It's Bo time.
Ready to start saving for your child or grandchild's college education? Then you need to open an NC 529 college savings plan. The NC 529 plan has tax advantages, a variety of investment options, free and easy enrollment, and can be used to help pay for virtually any college in the country. To invest in your child's future, start your NC 529 college savings account today at nc529.org.
Join us today during the One for Everyone sales event at Stevenson Toyota in Jacksonville. Get out of that old car and lower your monthly payment with a new Toyota. Like this Camry LE for just $18,990. Folks, that's over $5,000 off MSRP. Plus, military members receive a $1,000 military rebate. And every new Toyota comes with a lifetime warranty and our word of honor. Lower your payment in a new Corollas, RAV4, Siennas, Tacomas, Tundras. There's one for everyone at Stevenson Toyota. Hurry in today or click StevensonToyota.com.
In just 7 months, from the Syrian border to Cuba.
Live from the heart of historic Havana.
To the White House.
Will you visit Cuba in your final 2 years?
The newsmakers turning to us. And when American jobs are on the line, he's there. ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir. Where will he take you next?
Alerting you to severe weather danger. This is Storm Track 12 Chief Meteorologist Donnie Cox.
After yesterday's warm day with plenty of sunshine, we kept the sun around today, but the temperature is definitely cooler and nothing in eastern Carolina that we're tracking this evening. But the clouds will start to thicken up tomorrow about this time. We'll be tracking rain showers back onto the radar. And as you take a look back to the west, these rain showers are all the way up into the Midwest now, running right down the Mississippi River into the Boot Hill of Missouri, and then making its way back through Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, and is continuing to drift off. This area here will make its way along the coast as it does tomorrow night into Friday. It will actually form along the Gulf and then move along the East Coast as well. And we'll see that pass our area right along the coast, or at least hugging the coast. As we go through the rest of the night, you'll see the clear skies give way to cloudy skies. And then by tomorrow morning, when you head into work, should see mostly cloudy skies across the region. Then as we head into the afternoon, the rain showers start to push into our western areas. And then by tomorrow night into Friday, plenty of rain showers out there to go around. But then the clear skies return for Saturday. Now, the high today, nowhere near yesterday's record. In fact, take a look at this, 65 degrees. That's our normal high. This morning, we started off at 43. That's our normal low. So we can say we had a normal day finally at last. The warmer temperatures did sound better yesterday, though. As you go right down Highway 70 and to the south, you're going to see the temperatures today made it into the low 60s, but only into the 50s to regions to the north. And the current temperatures still holding mainly in the 50s, the mid to upper 50s around the region. Then as you head into the southeastern part of the country, that large area of 80s, just not there today. In fact, you can see the cooler temperatures dropping down from the north, and that cooler flow right in behind that cold front that moved through yesterday will cool us down a little bit for the next couple of days. Tonight, actually, though, we will drop into the 30s, so you can call that cold. Look, some of the clouds are starting to move back in. This is Morehead City camera. As we continue to see the clouds build this evening, we'll see the better chance of cloud cover becoming more widespread tomorrow morning. But Newbern right now at 57 degrees. Greenville at 55, same for Kinston and Jacksonville with 51. Forecast for tonight, increasing clouds, chilly. Inland, you could be 35 to 38 degrees, 39 to 43 along the coast. And then for tomorrow, mostly cloudy, rain developing. And again, looks like the mid to upper 50s inland and the low 50s as you make your way along the coast. 40% tomorrow afternoon, 70% on Friday. But we start to clear out on Saturday. That's certainly the best part of that 7-day forecast as we climb back to near normal. And then on Sunday, maybe a passing shower. Same for Monday, and then a 30% chance on Tuesday. And if you have trouble with allergies, I'd like to point out that the pollen level is 9.6 on a scale of 12. Why it's on a scale of 12 and not a scale of 10, I have no idea, but it's 9.6.
Three-quarters of the way there, it looks
exactly.
like.
Juniper, birch, and oak are the main culprits creating the problems for the allergy sufferers. You don't know any of those, do you?
No, mold is my big problem, but I tell you, Donnie, in about a month or 6 weeks, we're going to have pine pollen, thick yellow pine pollen over everything outdoors, and the folks with that allergy are really going to suffer.
Cover the cars and you'll be able to just like pencil out your name.
Yellow cars all over the lots.
Exactly.
Here. Well, we'll get set for a colder night tonight. You can stay connected with us on social media. Just be sure to like us on Facebook, and we'll appreciate it if you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Google+. You're watching News Channel 12 at 6.
Storm Track 12 weather has been brought to you by National Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Volkswagen, Subaru.
National Volkswagen. We don't want to be the biggest, just the best. The best selection, the best deals, and your best ride. Guaranteed. Drive a new National Volkswagen Passat, just $209 a month. Or a new National Volkswagen Jetta, just $159 a month. And always free oil for life with every purchase. National Volkswagen is Eastern North Carolina's Volkswagen dealer. Plus free oil for life. National Volkswagen. We don't want to be the biggest, just the best.
Get Storm Track 12 updates on V1033, Carolina's best mix.
We've been thinking, a pitcher who can paint the corners is known as a Rembrandt. Who doesn't love that kind of precision? At GMC, we get that. Not everyone can deliver a 95-mile-an-hour Rembrandt. This is precision. This is GMC. Welcome to the show.
Now, current lessees switch to GMC and pay no interest for 5 years, plus get $2,000 total purchase allowance on an Acadia. See your Down East GMC dealer.
I'm Mark Roberts with new general manager and hometown boy Scott Welch at Capital Subaru of Greenville.
That's right, Mark. Born and raised here, and I'm staying here to provide excellent customer service to the folks of Eastern North Carolina.
During the Subaru Love Spring event, get great offers like a new 2015 Subaru Forester from $279 a month. New 2014 Subaru XV Crosstrek up to $2,500 off MSRP.
Come visit me at the all-new Capital Subaru of Greenville on South Memorial Drive.
Or visit capitalofgreenville.com. The best deals are always at Capital.
Certain events in life force a person to think more big picture. Some are planned for, some aren't. At times like these, you'll want to have Woodmen of the World life insurance. We're a fraternal organization, so the only shareholder who needs to be satisfied is you. When life forces you to think big picture, think Woodmen of the World. Call your local representative today to learn more. Woodmen of the World, with you through life.
Trent Cadillac Buick GMC wants you to save big on Buicks. During the Sweet 16% event, you will get 16% off select 2014 and 2015 Buicks. Get $7,510 off Buick Enclave. Get $4,949 off Buick Regal. Get $4,451 off Buick Verano. And get $6,050 off Buick LaCrosse. Those are huge savings on Buick. Trent has the selection, savings, and service. So get to Trent today. You'll be glad you did.
Come to Trent Cadillac Buick GMC in New Bern and see why our people do give you an edge.
Highway 70 in New Bern.
Welcome back to News Channel 12 at 6. I'm Wes Goforth. Fire damaged the Greene County Courthouse just 1 month ago, and last night fire broke out right across the street at the Probation and Parole Office. The Greene County Fire Marshal says last night's fire probably will be a total loss. News Channel 12's Rebecca Thurston joins us from Greene County tonight.
It was here at the Probation and Parole Office in Greene County that Snow Hill firefighters battled a blaze Tuesday night, just weeks after putting out a fire just across the street at the county courthouse. Questions. That's what Greene County personnel and residents are left with after the second fire in a month breaks out in a county building.
We think it was an electrical fire caused in the basement of the building.
First the courthouse in February, and now the Probation and Parole building across the street.
There were 6 fire departments called out.
Both old buildings have old wiring, which comes with problems.
Well, I think we just found out, it's just a fire hazard for sure.
Something business owner Carl Hardy is well aware of.
I've been here for 40 years, family business, and we have just renovated a 1907 upstairs showroom.
Hardy has run this furniture store across the street from the courthouse for decades.
We had to put in some new wiring, we sure did, and heating and lighting.
Hardy recognizes the need to update the buildings here in the heart of Snow Hill, since a fire like Tuesday's could completely destroy his store.
I heard that it was a really bad fire, probably a total loss.
And he hopes some good news can come out of this charred mess.
I just hope that, we'll be able to recover and get our old buildings fixed back up here.
County Manager Kyle DeHaven says if you need the services offered by the Probation and Parole Office, to call the Greene County Sheriff's Office while they're getting back on their feet. Reporting in Snow Hill, Rebecca Thurston for News Channel 12.
DeHaven also says that building is insured for up to $450,000. Well, a couple of college basketball teams in our state are already in the Elite Eight, and the Tar Heels have their bags packed, hoping for a long weekend.
And it's time for Riverside's award season event. Like a special shipment of all new Dodge 200s starting at only $19,900. With savings up to $9,000 on the 2014 Dodge Rams, or all the way down to $18,900 on a brand new 15 Dodge Journey. At Riverside, we'll make buying a new Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram truck so easy.
At a moment like this, you don't get a second chance to put on the right wiper blades. So always choose Trico, the wipers that come through right when you need it most. Trico, seeing you through.
The first hybrid in America, a Honda. The first to meet the Clean Air Act standards, a Honda. And now we're the first to do something else, the Honda Dream Garage Sales Event! Right now you can get an amazing deal on a Honda Accord, named a 2015 IIHS Top Safety Pick.
The Honda Dream Garage Sales Event. Get a dream deal on an Accord with standard rearview camera. Now, at your Honda dealer.
I'm Gene Riddle.
Please make sure everyone is buckled up before you start driving, and never text and drive. Riddle and Brantley, when justice counts.
Need something fun to do? Come to Wine and Design in Jacksonville. Date nights, girls' night, kids painting, private parties too. And the mobile paint party comes to you. No experience necessary. It's easy and fun for everyone. Book your party with Wine and Design, Jacksonville.
Hey everybody, Eli Gold here, and the spring selling season is underway at Stevenson Chevrolet, and that means our new facility is getting closer to completion. Hundreds of new Chevys are in stock. Save thousands with supplier pricing on Silverados. New Malibu LTs discounted to $18,990, or choose 0% 72-month financing. And every Chevy comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Find new roads at Stevenson Chevrolet in Swansboro.
And now, Brian North with News Channel 12 Sports.
Well, the NCAA tournament underway with the play-in games, the first-round games. All of the teams in our state getting byes and will play second-round games starting tomorrow. The Tar Heels in Jacksonville getting ready for tomorrow night's game against Harvard. And the Heels hope it's a long weekend in Florida. The players know from personal experience the one-and-done life of the tournament can be short.
There's seniors on every team that don't want this to be their last game. And everyone has high hopes of, making a run or making something special happen for their season. So that's, the stakes are high, and that's what makes it fun. It wouldn't be this fun if it was double elimination or anything like that. So this is the best time of the year for a reason.
Now Harvard, coached by former Duke star Tommy Amaker, he remembered his Blue Devil days well. We're going to hear from him coming up on News Channel 12 at 11 and Fox Eastern Carolina News at 10. NC State plays tomorrow. They'll take on Val's alma mater, LSU, and Duke takes on the winner of tonight's game between Robert Morris and North Florida. The Colonials feature former West Craven star Aaron Tate. Big Red has started 28 games for Robert Morris this season. He's averaging 4 points and 4.5 rebounds. We will follow number 24 this evening and let you know how he did at 10 and 11. They take on North Florida, a team that's playing in its first ever NCAA tournament game. Boise State and Dayton will play in the second game. It will be a de facto home game for the Flyers. Another former West Craven star is playing in the National Junior College Tournament. Number 3, Demetrius Abrams, and his Cape Fear teammates played Northwest College in the Elite Eight, and Northwest, a high-scoring team, took it to the Sea Devils, and they end their season. Final score, 96-85. Demetrius finished with 5 points and 6 assists. Congratulations to the Mount Olive men's basketball team. They won the Division II Southeast Regional last night. They're now headed back to the Elite Eight in Evansville, Indiana next week. The Trojans beat Montevallo 82-75. Former Farmville star Jaquan Blunt, 19 points. It's the second time in school history Joey Higginbotham and the crew were going to the Elite Eight. The first time happened 10 years ago. ECU women getting ready to host a WNIT game for the first time ever. They take on Radford at 7 o'clock tonight. Highlights at 10 and 11. And East Carolina's baseball team is in the midst of its longest winning streak of the season. The Pirates are playing Princeton in a midweek 2-game series. Last night, ECU scored 5 times in the 5th to blow open a close game. Bryce Harmon with the RBI single, and happy St. Patrick's Day to all involved as the Pirate fans get a victory. They're playing the second game right now. ECU leading at 7-0 in the 4th, so it looks like it could be 6 wins in a row. More News Channel 12 at 6 coming right up.
Zero, zilch, nada. That's what you need to drive now at Sella Ford. New Ford Focus, only $229 a month, 0 down. New 2015 Ford Fiesta, just $209 a month, 0 down. Plus, get 3 years maintenance at no charge at Sella Ford. New Ford Fusion, only $259 a month, 0 down. New 2015 Ford Escape, just $259 a month, 0 down. 0 down, 0 do-it signing, 0 first month's payment. Only at Sella Ford and SellaFord.com. Trusted, committed, proven.
Things are getting pretty exciting at Nissan. With bonus cash, there's no better time than now to get your new Nissan. Innovation, excitement, only at Nissan now.
Get up to $1,000 bonus cash on top of existing offers on select models.
Bonus cash, and soon.
Shop ChooseNissan.com. Innovation that excites.
Welcome to Subway. Can I help you?
Which footlong can I get for $6?
Any of them.
What?
What?
What? Any of them?
Any.
Any?
Any of them.
Any? Of the tuna. Wait, no, BMT. Oh, spicy Italian. Oh, wait, leg first ham.
Breathe. Just breathe.
Get to Subway in March. Any footlong is just $6 or less, including the Italian BMT, the chicken and bacon ranch melt, and sweet onion chicken teriyaki. Any footlong, $6 or less.
Roast beef.
Absolutely.
Subway Club?
No problem.
Steak and cheese.
You got it.
Here at Joe Alcoke's Mazda Kia of New Bern, we roll a little differently. We provide better pricing and better financing without all the hidden costs or pushy salespeople. This month, we do it differently by helping you keep your tax return. That's why we're offering no money down approvals on new and used Mazdas and Kias. Kia Soul, Optima, or Sorrento, no money down. Mazda CX-5, CX-9, or Mazda 3, no money down. So if you think you need your tax return to get behind the wheel of a vehicle, think again. At Joe Alcoke's Mazda Kia of New Bern, we roll a little differently, and you roll with no money down.
Tantalize your taste buds at award-winning restaurants on the Crystal Coast, March 22nd through 28th. Sample dishes from the area's most prestigious chefs. Indulge in designer meals and events hosted by participating restaurants and specialty stores. For more information, visit toasttothecoast.org. When severe weather strikes, Eastern Carolina turns to News Channel 12.
We are tracking snow showers starting to push their way in.
Trees still do have a lot of ice on them, so that's what's going to be the problem.
News Channel 12, alerting you to severe weather danger.
Well, across Eastern Carolina, nothing on radar just yet, but tomorrow we'll start to see some rain showers push in, so do be ready for that tomorrow. The clouds are already starting to increase as we look at our Emerald Isle camera, and you can again see the clouds are building, and that will continue through the overnight. And only 57 for a high tomorrow, with that 40% chance of showers moving in late in the day tomorrow, especially starting off in the southern counties. Then overnight, the best chance Thursday night into Friday. Saturday, though, we really start to improve. Maybe a stray shower Sunday and Monday. Tuesday, also another chance of showers through the area, but at least no big cool down after this. But temperatures running just below or at normal.
Clouds at the beach, but a pretty scene.
It is,
tonight,
absolutely.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you at 11.
Two breaking stories tonight, two scenes of sheer terror. First, the American city on lockdown for hours. The gunman opening fire. 6 shot, several locations. We're on the scene. Also tonight, the deadly terror attack at a museum. Gunmen opening fire as families step off the bus. Children running. The death threat against Caroline Kennedy, ambassador to Japan. Word coming just weeks after that attack on another U.S. ambassador. The close call tonight in this home.